I've presented more than 30,000 church announcements over the last 5 years. Does that sound absurd? Of course it's absurd, but in that time, I've learned a lot about church announcements, and in this video, I want to share with you the 5 biggest lessons that I've discovered. Well, hey there, I'm Brady Shearer from ProChurchTools.com, helping you seize the 167 hours beyond your Sunday service. We publish new videos every single week, so make sure you hit the subscribe button below, and if you like this video, click like. I'd appreciate it. 5 years ago, I started a site called ProVideoAnnouncements.com, where my team and I produce custom video announcements for churches. Currently, we work with about 150 churches each week. Each church has about 5 announcements each week, 52 weeks in a year. Even if I presented for just 25 of those 150 churches that we have each week, that works out to 32,500 announcements over the last 5 years. So yeah, a lot of church announcements. Naturally, I've seen a lot and learned a lot over the last half decade. So with that being said, here are the 5 biggest lessons that I want to share with you. Number 1, whether you're doing live announcements or video announcements, you need to have a submission deadline. If you work with us, you know that your church's announcements are due every Tuesday night at midnight Eastern. And if you don't get them in before that time, oh well, they don't get done. Imposing an announcement's deadline in your church is one way to make sure that everyone is thinking ahead on the same page and you don't get those annoying texts on Saturday night from pastors and leaders asking you to add one more announcement. No, okay? If it's not in before the deadline that you've set up, it doesn't get done. Number 2, don't use a green screen in your video announcements. Green screens can be spotted a mile away. They require twice as many lights to use properly, which costs more money and requires more setup. And for what purpose? So you can put a cool motion background behind you? Well, instead of a green screen, look, just shoot your announcements in your lobby or auditorium. They'll look so much better. You'll need less gear, your setup will be simpler and faster, and you'll save money. Plus, they'll actually be in a setting that's relevant to your church, not a random motion background of twinkly lights. Number 3, it hurts to say this, but it's important to accept the fact that no one in your congregation is going to remember the extraneous details of your announcements. The time, location, date, all those things will be forgotten, which is why it's imperative that you offer your congregation a single next step, all right? Tell them to visit the website, for example, and make sure that single next step is crystal clear. They may forget the time, date, and location, most definitely they will, but as long as they remember where to go to take their next step and respond to the announcement call to action that you've given, you've accomplished your announcement's goal. Number 4, don't use consequences to promote events and ministries. Churches love to say stuff like, "You're not gonna wanna miss this," or "Don't miss out." But instead of warning me and trying to instill FOMO, inspire me. That leads into the 5th and final big lesson that I want to share with you concerning church announcements, and that truly, this is the most important one by far. Lesson number 5, storytelling is the best way to get people to pay attention to your announcements. For instance, instead of promoting your church's next baptism experience by talking about the day and the time and the location and again, boring extraneous details, it would be much more effective to talk about the day that you were baptized. What was it like? Tell us that story, and then offer a single next step for your congregation to take if they want to learn more or sign up to be baptized themselves. If you're not sure how to tell a great story, we've got an entire free course on that called the Church Storytelling Formula, so make sure to check that out. And of course, if you liked this video, make sure you hit the like button below, give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe to the Pro Church Tools channel. We post new videos, multiple new videos like this every single week, helping your church seize the 167 hours beyond your Sunday service. In fact, hit the little church bell just below this video. You'll get notifications every time we publish a new video, and you'll never miss a thing. If you have questions or comments, leave them below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.